Boys, I got 2 words. Frank Langella.
That's all that we need to say.
That's all we need to say.
That was a good way to start the episode.
Yeah,
I hope
that.
it makes it, and we don't get any copyright infringement.
I
The
have
whole episode's gone now.
to add to your 2 words. I have 3 words.
Mm-hmm.
Shao Kahn Skeletor. Anybody else get that vibe at the end? Kind of looked like Shao Kahn a little bit from Mortal Kombat.
A little bit. He's also giving the ghoul in Fallout.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, little
Yeah,
Goggins.
This is like the prototype, I guess.
Goggins is Skeletor. I don't hate.
That actually probably would have gone hard.
Yeah. It's weird that they didn't cast anybody for Skeletor in the new one, right? It's just
Nope.
Just a stunt guy.
That's what I was
It's just
starting to think about.
He's
Yeah.
a fully computer character.
That's true.
Hey, your flashlight's
Tilly
on, I think.
Norwood
The flashlight's
is
on. Oh, wow.
Skeletor.
You're pulling one of those moves.
I know. I'm just having the flashlight on.
That's how he was going to tell us he has the power. It's the light over
I'd
his
be
head.
like, I have the power.
As the score is blaring and completely overtop you.
I have a question with that though, and
Yeah.
maybe we'll save it for after the intro. But what is the power?
I have no fucking clue. I literally couldn't tell you.
He's harnessing the power of AA batteries because at his core he's a toy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's I don't know.
Confirmed in Toy Story 5.
The power is isn't there like
It's the power.
to control the universe? Because Skeletor is like, I have the power. He becomes like a whole Shao Kahn Skeletor.
Yeah.
And then He-Man's just like, psych, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I have the power.
I have it.
I don't know. What is
I
the
don't know.
power?
What
We'll
is
look
the
it
power?
up.
We'll look into
I'll
it.
reveal.
Well, I think what's
later.
important is to know is that if you have the touch, you have the power.
You've got the touch?
Is this the cheese touch from Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
That
Whoa.
would be good.
Whooshy finger hold?
We'll have to ask Mark Wahlberg and Hot Rod and see what they have to say.
And Po from Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, sure, of
They
course, because
all
the
master-
whooshy.
The whooshy finger
Yes.
hold, yes.
Do we want to read up on the power while the intro plays?
I think that's a
Let's
good
do
idea.
All right, let's do some research.
Roll the tape. Welcome to a series of podcasts discussing series of films.
I'm Matt.
I'm Dave.
In a world inundated with prequels, sequels, spin-offs, and reboots, we ask the question,
Do we need one more? I think we do.
I think we don't. So we came to no conclusions. We don't know what the power is still.
Well, so I actually did look it up.
Okay,
So Dish came to a conclusion, but
I
That's
did
good.
conclude.
we didn't do any work.
nope.
Immense.
I made silly faces. The whole
Likely
time.
thing for us to be doing.
Yeah. Immense superhuman strength, durability, and speed. Also on this list is super breath. He can, use his lung capacity to blow away opponents.
But
What?
does he have?
I don't know if I saw
Does he
that.
have
Why
a
doesn't he
laser
do
vision?
that?
Does he have a laser vision that can rebuild bridges? Is the real question.
That would be
A
that
power
would be nice.
not utilized in this movie, but perhaps he has.
I was gonna make a joke when he was like superhuman strength and speed and stuff. I was like, oh, so like me when I take a gummy. But like you then said super breath, and I was like, I don't get
Yeah,
that.
just because everything's moving in slow mo does not mean you're moving really fast.
Yeah, but see, you've never seen it happen,
This is fair. This
so
is
you
fair.
don't know. You know what I mean?
You got me there. You got me there.
You don't know. You don't see me lift the cars that I lift.
Are they Hot Wheels, Matt?
Well,
It's like a sequence of you like doing like 70s Incredible Hulk, like no.
it's Mr. Incredible, like da da dun dun da da, like that thing.
You're working out in the train yard.
Yeah. What can I say? Listen, man. Everyone's got their own pre-workout.
Everybody's got their thing.
Everybody's got their thing, dude.
Wait, do you guys know he was the prince?
Yeah, Prince Adam.
Prince Adam, I think that.
Where was that in this movie?
No, nowhere.
Yes,
Okay,
It's
this is
in
notoriously not the most faithful adaptation of the material.
yeah.
which
The material is very bizarre to begin with. So
I must maybe we just jump into relationships with this movie and the
Yeah.
franchise. I have no we're talking Masters of the Universe.
Let's talk relationship.
Yes, we're
Let's
talking
talk relationship.
1980.
I have no
This is
relationship.
19.
I don't. I
You're
am,
like, I do not
I'll start us
know
off.
This
I am
movie.
I'm just gonna get mine out of the way.
Yeah.
I have no
Wait,
relationship
Masters
to
of the
He-Man.
Universe 1984 version.
1987.
87.
Directed by Gary
87.
Goddard.
Gary Goddard related to Drew.
Maybe. Possibly. Oh, maybe.
Mary,
Actually,
or
I don't know.
related to Jimmy Neutron's dog.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
Mm.
Estranged brothers. Gary Goddard and Goddard.
Goddard.
He was really upset that they
Goddard,
Mario'd
Goddard.
him. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I've been vaguely familiar with He-Man. Like I know what he looks like, and I know of Skeletor, and I know I have the power.
Yeah.
That is the extent of my knowledge of He-Man.
Yeah, I'm kind of similar. There was a version of the cartoon that came out in like the early 2000s that I saw like maybe 1 to 2 episodes. I don't know. I feel like that run didn't last super long for whatever reason. We had some He-Man toys growing up for a little bit, but it was just from that era. Like we just had like
Sure.
a He-Man and a Skeletor, and that was it.
Right. That's all you need.
That's all we need.
No
That's really all you needed. Yeah.
Oh, and like
It's a man
a
at arms.
McDonald's version of his Battle Cat. I forget the character.
it's called Battle Cat, I think.
Is it Battle Cat? Yeah, it's
I'll double
it's like
check, but I'm
Cringer
pretty
and
sure.
who turns into Battle Cat when
It
he
wasn't in
obtains
this.
the
I'll tell you
power,
that
yeah.
much.
No, I do wish. I mean, it's in the. We'll talk about it next week, but it's in the new one. Like, I was like, oh shit! Like, I'm down for like a green tiger. That's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
It's time we can do giant things like that.
Does-
we have talking raccoons in movies? So
It's
I
true.
think it's called Cringer, but it is just like Battle Cat.
yeah, well, because it's like a they kind of in the
Oh.
cartoon treat it like a superhero persona. They're like, who is He-Man?
Wait,
It's like I
this-
don't know.
this
Prince
brings
Adam looks
up-
a hell of a lot like him.
This brings up something. So in the 1984 German Master of the Universe audio plays, I think that was the one that I listened to. Weren't we doing the German audio play?
What?
Just kidding.
Wait. Oh, that would be great if you're like.
There
I-
is a 1984 version though. It was called Old Tomcat in that,
that rules.
Yeah, that's great.
and then
That's the
Fighting
name of-
Tiger.
Fighting tigers.
Oh, I
good.
bet you guys won't guess the species. Green tiger.
Oh, my bad.
Get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
Are we sure?
That goes hard.
That's pretty bad.
Green Tiger. That's some Power Ranger shit right there.
True.
Yeah.
Dish, do you have any relationship to He-Man?
So, yes.
Also, back on the episode in full.
The wh-
You've come in for Masters of the Universe. You're
I
not
have.
off in the corner.
Welcome back to
I had
your
to be-
show.
I had to be back in here for this one.
And there's no Dishes Corner this week.
No Dishes Corner because the corner has been moved to the center
Yes,
of the Castle Grayskull.
it's true.
By the power.
He does. Yeah, the power put him in here. Yeah.
So, I feel like it's
you
funny.
got the big crown.
As soon as the new movie was like announced or whatever, my mom like messaged it to me because she was like, "Oh, this would be great." And it's funny because like I grew up watching He-Man.
hmm
I don't think I've not thought about it, but seen anything related to He-Man in the last like 20 years.
Yeah,
Maybe even
But you
25.
did watch the show. You're saying
I think as a kid,
okay.
could I tell you anything about it? No. My main relationship is exactly that of the what's it called? The intro song that I was playing, the
Yeah,
What's
oh,
Up?
sure.
the
the meme, yeah.
meme.
Literally there's been moments where I've listened to that. It's like 2 minutes long on repeat
hmm
for like 4 hours before.
That's nice.
I love
like a
that
good
song.
way to do an
It's a
afternoon.
real great time. But that's been my relationship with He-Man.
That's fair.
For the last however long. But yeah, dude, the movie, like, I didn't remember anything.
Okay.
So relationship, I think, was there when I was younger. Couldn't tell you anything about it. now.
Yeah, I'm sad that little Dave never grew up on this movie. This feels like one I would have had on VHS, like back to back with Batman Forever,
Yeah.
quite a bit. But it wasn't. I did not
Which-
see this until I was already a man.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
is this your guys' first time watching it?
This is my
This is
first
my
time
first
watching it in
time.
whole. I
Okay.
attempted to watch it once during COVID, and I was like not feeling it.
What
in the
prompted you
moment.
to watch it during COVID?
I thought I was gonna turn my day around, and then I was like, "No, this is gonna make me angrier." And so I turned it
Right.
off. I just was like, "Nah, I just feel like hating on things right now," and I just was like, "I don't want to." I want to give this movie like a real shot, and so I put it away. I did something else, and then coming back to it, I'm
You
like,
just let it stew.
I just let it stew. I
Yeah.
just thought, I'm like, what is this? Is this Star Wars? Is this, what are they trying to? And I just
Dude.
the movie was like frustrating me. And so I was just like, I just turned it off after But I didn't even get to when they like go to Earth yet. I didn't get that far in the movie. I was just like, I'm not feeling the vibes right now.
So
but
you watched like the first like 15 minutes.
I watched the first 15 minutes. Yeah, and I was just like,
nah.
I can't do anymore. I was like, nah. And then I came back to it, and then I was like, this time around, I was like, holy crap, this movie looks expensive as hell. And then by the 20-minute mark, I was like, oh, that's it. They ran out of money.
Yeah. Well, okay. I wanted to talk about this because I was curious. Because in watching the movie, I was like, how much this movie cost? Like, what was the budget of this? And I looked it up. This movie cost $22 million to make.
Yep. It was originally going to cost more, but they split the budget with previous episode, Superman 4.
Yes, which comes out this same year.
Same year. Is bad as well.
Yeah, they were like, Canon Films is like a very notoriously like low budget.
Yeah.
Is, to put it lightly.
Well, yeah, their thing was like they were like quantity over quality, basically. They were like, we're gonna do a bunch of things, and usually one of them would like outperform for some reason, and then it would make up for all the money they would lose on the other ones.
Yes, and then they were basically like, we're gonna like make we're gonna start making blockbuster films. So they announced they're gonna do Superman 4 Quest for Peace. They were gonna do Masters of the Universe and Spider-Man. They had there's a poster that you can watch. They like, we're going to make Spider-Man. They released Masters of the Universe and Superman 4 in the same year, and basically the company falls into bankruptcy.
Yep.
And they
that would have been a
don't
crazy movie.
make anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this movie cost $22 million, and I was like, is that a lot? What is in like what is the like parallels to things that came out around this time? I will say this movie comes out the same year as Evil Dead 2 and RoboCop, which puts into perspective, I think, some of the
those are much better
effects and makeup. Those movies both cost much less than this movie.
Okay.
RoboCop, I think, cost 17.
Okay.
From what I remember at the top of my head. Released a year before, 1986, costs a little bit more than this, because I was like, are there any like fantasy movies that are kind of equivalent to get a gauge?
Nothing compares.
Well, the year before, for 25 million, so 3 million more, is Jim Henson's Labyrinth, which features a complete original score by David Bowie. David Bowie also in the film. It features a world of exclusively puppets and animatronics and crazy sets.
Yeah.
The baby, David Bowie, and Jennifer Connelly being the only human actors, I think, that are like really appear on screen. That may have adjusted my look upon this movie.
Yeah.
Because there is a bit of me that's like, if they can make that and pay David Bowie to make an original soundtrack, where is the money going in this? Because there are things that I think look cool in this movie. I think the throne room looks really good.
Throne room looks good. I think like literally the first 20 minutes look pretty good for the most part.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? Because it kind of goes into like the quality of the first question.
Going into quality film.
Like, so this movie, I think looks great. I don't think it's the best looking movie.
Yeah.
No.
Like, I think the costumes, they're kind of cheesy and they're kind of funny because it's like kind of the deal.
Yeah.
I think that they look great. I think the sets do their job. I think that even the special effects, the end is insane.
Yeah.
Like, for the time, I was like, whoa, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
Where it falls short, and maybe this was a budget thing, I don't know. The writing isn't great.
No.
I don't think the story is compelling. I like watching it, like I was just very like into it, and I was trying to be, but even the intro here, like, what is his powers? Like, if you don't know who He-Man is, I'm like, is he just the guy? Like, he's the guy who we're all supposed to look to, but like, it never explains the power. It never like really even, I feel like you don't even really see his power like at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, even when the movie starts, because it starts with He-Man, Man-at-Arms, and Teela
Yep.
rescuing Gwildor, who I
Well,
have
they
some
rescue
thoughts about.
He-Man from the beginning, right? Like, isn't he the one?
No, because it's Gwildor in the thing. Like they
No, but they like
right?
no, isn't it He-Man chained up, and then Man-at-Arms and Teela like show up, and then they just like so happen to like unravel some sheets, and Gwildor pops out.
Oh, it might be
Right?
that.
Like
It's
He-Man was
something
originally
kind of like that. Yeah. Fuck, I don't remember
You guys will have
forgetting
to
this movie.
forgive us because from scheduling stuff, we probably watched this a while ago.
I got
Yeah,
sick.
we did. Yeah.
We had to postpone.
And then I moved. So
Yeah. And then I just booked some work, so I was like busy.
all right.
no. I was a PA.
We're very happy for you.
It wasn't glamorous. I was just
But
on
yeah,
the set though. But
I'm
like,
pretty
it was just,
sure-
it's been a while since we've been in the studio. So
yeah,
but
from what I
can't
remember,
really
it's
remember.
He-Man was like
I
chained
think-
up.
I don't remember him having to escape. I remember he's like fighting the dudes and saves Gwildor, and then
Yes.
like some guys show up with guns, and then they get blasted by Man-at-Arms and Teela. But I don't remember a rescue per se.
I do remember him getting Gwildor because I was like, oh, so
Yeah,
he's a part of
exactly.
the crew. And
Yeah.
then He-Man goes, who are you? And I was like, wait a second. Because I can appreciate us kind of jumping right into a mission.
Mm-hmm.
Like to bring up what you said
Yeah,
in
it's like
Dish, you
the-
text about it, like Star Wars, like we're just going right into the
Yeah,
heat
or
of
like
this thing.
James Bond, like we're gonna pick up at the end of
Sure.
almost a different movie.
And I think that like I was enjoying that aspect of it, but also it feels like the movie gives you like no exposition into like any of the characters
No.
or how people operate. Like we get a lot of like plot exposition as to like
yeah, we
the
need
key,
yeah,
the
we need the key to
device.
the universe.
Which
to open up a door.
is it is how do we feel about the key being
A synthesizer.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's very funny. I also said like rip Bill and Ted, you would have loved the key to the universe.
So
Yeah,
that's why
true.
when I hit you guys up, I watched this, and I just have to say right up front, if it's not clear, I love this movie. Thought it was fantastic.
I love it too, but not because it's good.
It rips off like the best parts of Superman, the best parts of Back
Wait,
to the Future,
Which parts of Superman?
and the best
You know, the
parts
credits.
the best
All
parts
right,
of
fair,
Star
fair.
Wars. The credits, I literally was like, "This is Superman." Like when it starts, it's literally
They
like
did us.
Superman.
They must have got like a Groupon for the title
did.
sequence.
Well, what's
so when they
crazy-
were doing Superman 4.
What's crazy is that it's a more polished version than the one that's in the Superman 4 one is terrible.
I know. Superman 4 one's done with crayon.
And that's a good way to put it. And this one is not that great either, but it's certainly better.
yeah,
But it is like legitimately just the Superman intro.
yeah. No, it's just yeah.
I do agree. I think it is a certainly a mix of a lot of things. But also, yeah, to your point, Dish, I think the writing in this movie is
Yeah.
hot take, just not really.
Yeah, it's kind of
there.
not good. I just looked up the writer is David Odell, who's other two
Put
big
him on
credits.
blast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
true.
he was actually a writer for the Muppet Show for a very long time.
Love that.
He also wrote the Supergirl movie
So
and Dark Crystal, which is like a
Another
companion
one.
piece to.
I almost watched
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
So
so
I-
it's like this is definitely actually kind of like his,
Yeah.
yeah. There's also some rewrites from Gary Goddard and one other person on this movie. So he did the first pass.
Okay.
I'm glad you bring up the Muppets because I wanted to ask this question on the episode,
Mhm.
one we've asked before, and I'm
Yes.
going to push to make this a segment.
Okay,
Into this.
If
we can always have another segment.
there's two
True.
options for
It's also
this
your
movie,
show, so just say
would
the
it-
word.
for what would have made it better? Only one character being a Muppet, or
Oh.
every other character except for one being a Muppet. So, like,
Ooh.
should have He-Man been a Muppet or the other way around?
No, see, this is one of those things where everyone's a Muppet, and then Frank Langella's still Skeletor.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Maybe
I think
that's what it would have to be.
Skeletor is maybe the one.
It's
That's,
probably him, but it also would be very amusing to just have Dolph Lundgren being like, "We have to save him," and Kermit being like, "More."
That's true. I'm into that.
But also the idea of like Gonzo being like, "I have the power."
I could
Like-
see He-Man
That
on
would
the
be
Muppet
insane.
Show being very fun.
Yeah.
Do you guys watch that new Muppet Show, the Sabrina Carpenter?
No, I
Seth
haven't.
Rogen
I've
one?
only
good.
heard
I
good
did.
things though.
Fun.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I need to
The
check
Clucks,
it out.
the whole thing
Yeah.
there, it's pretty funny.
Yeah,
all that.
I've been watching the new season of Abbott Shrinking and the Scrubs revival.
Also, I've heard it is good.
Scrubs, it's great. If you like the show, it's almost like it never left. It's almost like that one season didn't happen, and it makes my heart happy. So
That's great.
But I'm only 2 episodes in right now, so.
Dish is just watching the movie. He's just sitting here watching. He was like, "Fuck, Masters of the Universe," and put it back on.
We honestly, it might be good for the Patreon to do like a watch along. Like
that would be fun.
I'd want to do that.
Let us know if you want that.
Yeah, if you
we're
guys
not
want
doing
that,
it if
visit
no one
demand.
wants it.
Yeah, we'll do the Star Wars movies. We'll end the year with a commentary for Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
No, but it's bothering me not knowing how it intros.
It like literally just it's like Skeletor's like
protects him or
monologuing
something.
and being like
It starts with a crawl too.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
And then it just cuts to the He-Man like aura farming, and then like he dives in to save Gwildor. I don't think he's
a captive.
He's captured. He literally like jumps, like he's like on the mountain posing. The credits like roll, and then I think it cuts to him like in the desert being like,
Yeah.
wielding this
pretty wild,
really unbalanced sword.
I should say that I said this to Dave last night. I hate to admit to this. So I've had a pretty long trajectory in the context of this show of loving like little guys and loving like ghouls and goblins and monsters and shit. I fucking hate Gwildor.
You don't like that there's like 20 minutes dedicated to him stealing fried chicken?
I'm going to be honest. It cut to that close-up of him like slobbering on a piece of fried chicken.
And he's like,
awful.
And I was like, nope, this movie's got to stop. He's got to leave.
No, he's like the
especially
because
I was like,
Yoda.
where's He-Man? Where did He-Man go? And Gwildor's like, nyuk, 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 like fucking eating chicken.
He's like, you're an idiot. And you're just
they
like,
really dove into it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like because like in the He-Man cartoon, there's like a little wizard guy. His name escapes
Confirmed.
me.
He rescues Gwildor.
Yeah. That was why I was confused, because he comes in and he saves the day.
Yeah.
And then he opens up and sees Gwildor and he goes, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?
Why are you saving?
Why
him?
were you saving? He's just on like a bloodlust.
Good Samaritan, I suppose.
He's just like, I'm gonna kill those guys.
He's like, I'm gonna kill those. Apparently, those are robots because they had like Mattel had a rule of He-Man can't kill people.
Right.
And so they were like, okay, they're robots, but that's never said out loud anywhere.
But they're basically stormtroopers.
They're basically
they're
stormtroopers with extra. They stole Darth Vader's helmet.
So we have this brief moment in Eternia, right? That's the name of the place.
Eternia is the place.
Do you love that like all of Eternia basically is one canyon?
Yeah, yeah. It's just a big desert.
There's a moment at the end of the movie.
I bet you if there's like Castle Grayskull, and I bet you if you just turn the camera 180 degrees, you'd see the command center from. That's even better. I was gonna say the Jewish temple that's the command center in Power Rangers, but
true.
That too.
Yeah, I like at the end of the movie when like I think it's Teela or something is like, "We've saved the day, He-Man. All of Eternia will thank you." And I'm like, all of Eternia is
like
40 people.
It's like them. It's Man at Arms and Teela. That's it.
They really haven't shown like anyone, from it, and that's like part of the interesting writing because I feel like just that intro scene. Let me say this though, because it does start strong.
Mm-hmm.
Skeletor. Amazing.
Skeletor's fantastic.
Every
Frank
time
Langella eats, he makes you think this might actually be like a masterpiece.
Every single time he's on screen, every line, the way he delivers it is insane.
Yes.
And I think that starting with him and like that whole like I've taken over is a big strong start. And when I was like, oh, like there's some hope. I didn't expect this.
No, he's
I didn't think
so
this
good.
Was
he's
be
almost
like,
in a different movie. Like there's that one scene where it cuts back and he's like in the abusive relationship with the one wizard lady, and I was just like, there's like an A24 like scenes from a marriage happening in the middle of this crappy movie.
I love the name Evelyn.
Evelyn is good.
I'm surprised she didn't like have an 80s woman business disguise at some point, and she's like, I'm Evelyn, and they're like, Evelyn, and she's like, sure.
That would have been good.
If it was a different movie, they would have.
Yeah.
The sorceress does nothing.
No. Not even at the end. She doesn't come out and be like, take my powers.
Monica's mom.
Yeah.
That is her.
That's
that is Judy Geller, I think is the character's name. Because obviously Courtney Cox also in this movie.
Okay. From the movie. Okay, or from Friends. Not like
from Friends.
Courtney Cox's mom. Okay.
Courtney Cox and Christina
whatever.
Aguilera.
I think it's I think I know what it is. Yes. Her name's Christina Pickles.
Legend.
But I didn't want to say that without knowing it. 'Cause
Yeah,
She
you never-
related
it
to
feels
Tommy
silly.
Pickles.
You
at
would
all?
hope. Or
True.
Dill.
Dill.
What the fuck is that?
Okay,
Can
yeah.
we talk about that?
we need to have a strong words with Stu and is it
Yeah.
Dottie? Fuck you guys for naming your kid Dill.
they
I know it's Dylan, but fuck you
No,
guys.
it's
Such a
not.
move.
Not setting up your kid for success on that. You named the other one Tommy.
Yeah. But no, but
Sometimes you gotta.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's funny that like, 8 years later they're gonna play mother and daughter or whatever. But yeah, she
Wouldn't it be great if Elliot Gould was in this movie? It was like Mecha Neck.
oh. Elliot Gould is Mechaneck is maybe the most cursed.
We need to
thing
talk
that's
about
ever
how
been
this movie
said.
doesn't have Mecha Neck, and I'm a little sad about that.
I think he's in the new one.
he's going to be in the new one. Yeah, because I was like, if Mecha Neck's not in this, I'm gonna riot.
I was not aware of Mechaneck, and off air we were talking, and you were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Mechaneck is in the," or no, I don't know if you said it,
Well, I brought it up when we were hyping up that we were getting
Yes.
excited for to record this episode, but
and I said,
yeah.
"Who?"
yeah, because my knowledge of He-Man is not great, so I actually had to go figure it out because I thought maybe Mecha Neck was also Man at Arms. I thought maybe it was one of his powers, but turns out it's a separate guy whose neck just gets really long, and I'm like very excited to see a guy who can like look over ledges.
Yeah.
Which really like
Fucking
I think points
You
out
need-
the powers
so
of this.
stupid.
Like, what
I
are their
know.
powers?
Yeah, well, it's this thing of like the toys for they made the toys first, and so then it was like okay, they need a backstory, and so they had to retroactively decipher. They went, okay, we got a barbarian, a skeleton man, there's a wizard, there's a commando,
Blade.
there's a guy with blades, there's a snake person, a beast man,
You can't imagine.
there's a
it.
tiny wizard.
You can't imagine how disappointed I was when that Snake Man was vaporized first.
Oh, they were like, and because we
That
can't afford
elite
you any
squad?
longer,
Yeah.
it's
The fact that they were like,
like
we
just
brought
saved us
together
$2 million.
the
just
five-
getting rid of that guy.
the 5 most like vengeful killers to get He-Man, and they're all like, "Whoa!" Like,
just immediate. I like when Evelyn's like, yes, the girl that must have tipped the scales for He-Man.
Dude, the fact that they come to Earth
And they
and
were
were
like,
very
"Meh,
like,
it's pretty great.
it's Courtney Cox.
My favorite thing about
She was in a Bruce Springsteen music video.
my favorite thing about the humans, because we should probably move into where 95% of this movie takes place, which is on Earth.
Yes, this is post the
Which I did
Dancers
not
in the Dark
expect.
music video.
Okay.
1984 when she made her debut and was that girl.
So she breaks out, she hits her career peak with Masters of the Universe,
And then she
and
has
then
to
just stalls
settle-
out in Friends.
Yeah, stalls
Yeah,
out,
stalls
settles,
out, yeah.
settles,
Really plateaus.
really plateaus. Yeah,
The highest fucking
yeah. Bounces back a
earning
little
show of all
bit
time.
with Scream, but
She's so good
Yeah.
in Scream.
yeah. If only
Um,
the haircuts could have kept up with her.
the bangs.
Yeah.
They've oddly worked their way around to iconic in a
Yeah,
way.
no, they have. We've circled
Um,
back on those being. She should do it again.
You ever
for
seen the
next one.
Scream 3 bangs? She has bangs in
I
Scream
think it's
3.
the other very like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got it. He knows.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's like someone stuck their head in a blender kind of look.
yeah.
But I love that all the humans basically spend the whole movie having zero fucking clue what is happening. Every person, yeah, there they are. That's honestly the best shot of them.
I know,
yeah, that's
There it
the
is.
one.
It's, just,
Yeah,
it's kind of giving He-Man.
Well, they're
little
the,
bit.
they're
It's
the
a little
art
bit
girl,
like the
they're
Dolph
the art
Lundgren
girl
mullet.
bangs.
They
That's
are
what
the
I think
art
they're
girl
called
bangs.
that now. That's like,
is that what they're called? Oh,
Yeah.
I was not aware.
I don't know if it's affectionately called that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're called.
All
Let us
all
know.
the girls with the art, they're like, nuh-uh.
Hey, again, they're iconic now, so hell yeah. But where do we stand on this movie taking place primarily on Earth?
I mean,
I get it and I don't.
it's like I understand. I think from like a making a movie standpoint, if we want to like save some money, it's actually a pretty clever move to just be like, well, can they get stuck somewhere else? And then you can do a fish out of water story. So like logistically is kind of a smart move. But for like a big, what could have been like something on par with like Star Wars, the fact that they're just half-assing the hell out of it is
Yeah.
pretty disappointing, I guess.
I also, the fish out of water element, like, if we were to do any of that,
Mm-hmm.
now obviously this of magical characters coming to Earth,
Yeah.
is something we've seen many times
Yes.
post this movie. So I'm not gonna try to gauge it with the knowledge of like I've seen like the Smurfs do this, and I've seen like I don't know, fucking who else has done it? I mean, I say
Thor.
Thor did it, yeah, true. I'm not gonna judge it with that kind of gauge, but I do feel like you set up this whole world, and then
You leave.
You leave the most
completely
interesting part of
avoid
the
it.
movie. Yeah,
we were talking about this movie with
it ends up working against itself on that.
yeah, like again, for a movie that also like costs about as much as like a movie like Labyrinth that has all these like rich and exciting ideas. But like we were talking about this with a friend of ours last night about the movie, and I was like, Masters of the Universe begs the question: what if the most powerful and like magical gods that you've ever seen do battle in the landscape of a town street?
Yeah.
And it's like, I wish we could play with that a little bit more. I think, I don't know. There's a lot of like fun to be had with certain crazy ideas of the, forgive me for saying this, the IP, but like, no, I was listening to some shareholder at Paramount talk about stuff, and he was like, we really value content creation. We want to drive innovation in content creation. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I could not stand.
You had to call out of work.
I really did. I was like, I can't do this, man. This is cursed.
I know.
But yeah, I think I don't know. Like, if I'm a kid, I'm like, I want to see He-Man fight in something that's not a high school gymnasium.
Yeah, no, it's like if I
empty.
was a kid during this, I probably would be pretty disappointed with this movie, to be honest. Like, just because you're not doing any of the things.
Sorry, I've had to adjust this a little bit. It
That's
keeps
okay.
kinda dipping.
That's all right.
We
That's
can
all
cut
right.
this part out.
I'm leaving it in.
Fuck.
Neener.
Where? Okay. Is the Courtney Cox, my parents are dead subplot? Where do we
I
on
don't
that?
understand it. I guess by the end of the movie it made more sense, but I was like, she's like,
But
I
did
should have
it?
gone with them, and I was like,
It
and
didn't.
die also? Like,
But wait, but did it make more
But
sense?
well, it's like,
When
I
does
guess,
it happen?
Because
I
here's
guess
the thing.
I guess the thing is that it was like if the three of them went on the trip, they would have gone somewhere else, but because she
Yeah.
dropped out, they took the plane to Catalina and they died. So it's like that's like the conceit, but they don't really explain it very well. So I'm just like, what are you talking about?
It's also a
This-
lot
You're
of
the
ADR.
dumbest person ever.
This movie does so much.
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
and
it
that's why
does.
I say, like, I enjoyed the movie. I think it looked good.
Yeah.
The writing and the plot, I'm
Is-
so uninterested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even the fact that like it was a classic we went to Earth deal.
Yeah. But
Right?
it's like He-Man's not the main character. It's like, and it's like Courtney Cox feels like the more of the main character, but then it's her
Skeletor.
boyfriend that she's like,
Skeletor is kind
Let's face
it
it.
is, yeah.
yeah,
You're
her,
a music maker
Yeah.
or a song. What is it?
I need
Oh.
a master song smith or no.
yeah, it's something like that. Her boyfriend Kevin
Dude.
Corrigan.
Yeah.
Because even
That guy
that
do
like,
anything? Is he anyone? Is that Jimmy Olsen?
No. He was on Star Trek Voyager.
Oh, okay.
That was like one of his other
Gotcha.
kind of big things.
He was a Klingon.
dude,
or
yeah,
something.
this movie did so
Something,
much,
I
and
don't
even
know.
for me, the whole like Key being a synth, so cool, so fun.
Yep.
But why? Like,
Yeah.
why did the tones of the universe
I
and
know,
like this whole thing?
yeah.
It's like,
it's the 80s. No, Bill
And if-
Conti was like, I can't do anything.
yeah,
but
and it's like, of
synthesize it.
course we're gonna go ahead and be like, all right, it's a thing. So make the boyfriend a musician. Make it like
Yeah.
give him like this show that doesn't end up happening.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna be the one who knows how to play the keys
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get them
He's
home.
gonna
It's like,
understand because he's got perfect pitch or whatever.
Yeah, it's music because they want
Yeah.
the human characters to have some
Because
form
Back to
of
the
value.
Future.
Because Back to the Future.
Probably a little
Which
bit
is
of
why
that
they
too.
have Principal Strickland in this movie.
because it's 80s. It's yeah.
What?
Is that Strickland? Or did I just make that up?
No, that's him.
That's him, okay.
The character is, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just a cop.
Well, it's that, but it's also like, I never understand whether or not he is a threat to.
Yeah,
The
it's like they want
kids?
him to be a complication of the adventure who's like turns out like, well, we're all on the same side at the end of this, so I'm just gonna start blasting robots. But like they don't really he's a very unfocused
It's a
character.
weak tension point. Like
It's
it's
a
supposed to be
very
a
weak-
tension
it's-
point
it's
to be
very
like
weak.
they're coming for you, but it's also like he's
Yeah.
not really.
Yeah, it's like they want you to think, okay, well, we've got He-Man is trying to get he and Courtney Cox are trying to reunite with the boyfriend so they can get the key. He's getting blocked by the cops and Evelyn and all the cronies. So it's like you have like two factions fighting, and one of those factions doesn't even know what they're trying to get. They're just
well, like there's that moment where Kevin or whatever the boyfriend is talking with him. James Tolkien is the actor who plays Strickland and the cop.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
That's right. It's true.
Yep.
He has a little side hustle, but I don't know if he really that went anywhere. But there's the moment where he calls on the phone because they're like he talks to James Tolkien. He's like, I have to find my girlfriend. And he's like, okay, fine. Like we'll find your girlfriend or whatever. And he's like, get in the car. I'll go find your fucking girlfriend.
Keep the coffee hot. It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah. And then he calls Courtney Cox, and she's like, hey, I'm here. Do you want to like meet? And he's like, oh, hey, grandma. And I'm like, why are you hiding?
Yeah.
Who this is?
Yeah, like the cop will just go with you to find her, like, or will stay if you're like, oh, she's coming here.
And it's also not like, because at that point he has the key.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like it's not like he's like,
he doesn't
I
know
need
it's
to
a
hide
key
it.
though, right? At that point, I don't think he knows.
Oh, that's
it's
true.
the key.
I don't think he really knows what he has. He just knows that Courtney Cox is like, don't go anywhere. I'll be there soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, what is the tension of this?
This is true.
Because the cop is like, yeah, we'll find the girlfriend. And he's like, great. And then the girlfriend's like, I'm here. And he's like, oh, I'm not going to say anything.
Like in more writing sense, it would have been better. You know, in my mind, what wanted to happen is like the boyfriend does something and then the cop is like, I'm arresting you. I'm taking you. And then he's not there for the key. And then as he's driven away, he sees the people go and get the key.
Yeah.
It's like, that's more tension of like pulling them apart. But it's like, it doesn't do that.
No.
Yeah, I also like there are 3 different points where one of the like Beastman or Blade or whatever, one of them says, "Oh, we can track the key from the air." They say that multiple times every time they get to somewhere the key was supposed to be, and then it's not there, and I'm like, "Are you tracking it or are you not?"
There's that. There's a moment.
He says it like 3 times, and I'm like, "Are you though?"
they can like materialize in other places, right? It's like, why? What is the importance of this key? It's a little weak, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it gets them back home.
Yeah. Well, so
they can teleport around the universe.
But they're already doing that.
Yeah. Well, so the conceit is that there are 2 of them. Skeletor has one, and he doesn't want anyone else to have a rival power. He wants to be the only one who can interdimensional hop or whatever. So he's using his current key to go try and find the other one, and then He-Man like needs to get the key because it can help them like fight Skeletor.
Well, they want to pop in and save the sorcerer.
Yeah, because they're going to use it to basically spring the sorcerer. So they need to get the key to do that. But then when they're in Eternia, that goes all haywire and they get stuck on Earth. So now that like it's like part 1 is like get home, get the key, get home, then save the. It's a very like.
I'm really sorry. You were explaining this, and in my head, I just pictured you as the director talking to Dolph Lundgren, just like trying to make sense of the movie to him.
Yeah, and
you're doing great.
He's like, okay, so Dolph, you probably know nothing about international. He's like, I have a degree in chemical engineering.
I'm actually incredibly intelligent.
I'm actually, I'm scientifically very credible. I've written papers.
He did. He is. Yeah. Dolph Lundgren.
That man didn't need to be a jacked bodybuilder, but he did it anyway.
Can I talk about some beef I have with this movie?
Yep.
He-Man. We would say one of the things we know very famously about He-Man. Big. Has a sword.
Yes. And at no point does he disguise himself in a big coat.
Well, sure. I mean, that's something else that I could talk about for another 3 hours. If his main thing is a sword. Let him use the fucking thing. Yeah. He has a gun the whole movie.
Yeah, he does. And it looks like Power Rangers in space rifle too.
It does.
It's like pew.
There was like several. I'm like, I want to see He-Man like cutting people up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's play with the sword. But the whole time it just sits there on his back. Like he doesn't. He barely does anything with it.
He kind of uses it, but it's like it doesn't look good when he uses it either.
No, there's
that thing is balanced very poorly.
Well, because. If I remember right, and when I was looking it up, I'm pretty sure it kind of confirmed it, but like the sword gives him his power.
So then
like
he
from Grayskull or
right?
whatever.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's kind of the deal.
Well, yeah, in the cartoon again, it's like it's sort of like a power up kind of thing, like Power Rangers or something, where he's a normal guy and then he grabs it and he gets like jacked as hell,
like Thor in the original comics.
Yeah. It's like you grab the hammer and then you're like into He-Man. Same haircut though. Great disguise. But in this one, he's just like that all the time.
I felt, and I might be wrong. He-Man fans don't come at me, but like I might be wrong. But like it was like seeing like I was like, the sword is your thing. It's like when you
Yep.
see like toys of like the Flash having a car,
Yeah.
where you're like, running is your thing. Like you don't need to use the car. I feel like that kind of spits in the face of your whole aesthetic, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like when they're like the Spider Mobile for Spider-Man, and he's like, I don't. A car in New York? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I would never solve any crime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't afford gas.
there was a few moments where I was like, "What? Why are we doing this?" And also, I love when the boyfriend is talking about what is going on, and he's
Yeah.
like, "It's just like all these other movies." He's like, "It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers."
I was like, in what way?
How?
In what way?
What do you?
That movie's awesome, by the way.
That movie's great. The Philip Kaufman one is so good. Yeah. I was like, at what point are
Yeah.
alien plants cloning, like, are becoming other people? Like,
Yeah.
and where's Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah. Or is he just like Dolph Lundgren stands up and he's like almost naked and he's like pod person,
That's true. That threw me for a real loop.
Almost naked.
almost naked. Yeah.
How are people? Anyone got some more thoughts on this movie?
It's very fun, but not in the way they intend, I think.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's rough, but it's also like to Jish's point, it looks pretty good for the most part. Like it looks better than Superman 4 does for most of it.
Certainly, I would say.
So that's always very interesting.
I think it's certainly going bigger, I suppose, in some element. I don't know. He goes to the Great Wall of China and the moon, so I guess that's
This is true.
something.
But we go to
In this movie?
No, in Superman 4.
the suburban.
I was like, what are you talking about? I don't remember that.
You listened to the audio drama. I just
okay.
rewatched Superman
Yeah.
Quest
Yeah,
for
yeah,
I
Peace.
watched the silent version from 1922.
There we go. Way to go, guys. We really did our homework.
It
on
was
this
like-
one.
And the title card came out and said, "I have the power."
It's Buster Keaton.
It's just Charlie Chaplin is
The sword is
Skeletor.
big, and he's like, he can't lift it.
He can't lift it. He's like, it's
That'd be
kinda-
good. I would love that.
Yeah.
But
There's like some dude that looks like Bluto from Popeye. He's like the
good.
Yeah.
A lot of the designs, some of them I think are cool. I think the big tank is fun.
Big Tank is
The
fun.
evil tank is fun.
Big Tank is fun.
Skeletor's makeup goes in and out a little bit.
It's
for
like
me.
not great, but like
Sometimes I'm
It's
like,
a lighting thing, I feel like. There's certain scenes that look better.
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, like when he first shows up, I'm like, that's really good. And then there's like moments in the middle where I'm like, I can see your nose.
it's just
Got your nose.
Yeah, it's. I mean, obviously, it's the 1980s. This is like a skeleton man. Like,
Yeah.
It's
There's
a
only so much
tall
you can
order,
do. It's
but
like now when you see any behind the scenes photos of like Fallout, like Walter Goggins' nose is like painted green. You know, like
yeah,
they just erase it.
it's the Voldemort thing. They do that
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Obviously, in this new one next week, he's entirely CGI.
Yep. Presumably,
Presumably.
abs and all.
Yeah, we were ready to talk about Skeletor next week. That's gonna be a load of fun.
Oh,
I plan
yeah.
to not talk about Skeletor next week.
I'm fine with
What
that.
if it's amazing? What if we're all like, wow, he
Remember when
proved us
we-
all wrong?
Remember when we removed Tron Ares from the schedule last season?
Very
It was
true.
on the season
This
schedule,
is true.
and
This
we
is
said
true.
no.
Guys, the next week
Um,
is Morbid Time.
Oh fuck. What a movie. You ever seen that movie?
I still haven't seen it, no.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nor have I seen Tron 3.
I do think this movie, to its credit, knows to be brief.
Yes.
It's what, an hour 20
Is it?
something, hour
Okay,
30.
it feels longer. It's never a good sign.
It's pretty short.
I remember pausing it after one point because I wanted to grab more coffee because I was watching it painfully early. And I was thinking, I was like, oh yeah, surely I got to be like in the last like 20 minutes, right?
it's 150.
Oh, okay, it's 150. Okay.
It's about 2 hours.
Oh, then that ruins my story, but.
Sorry.
No, I'm not
I should
actually.
do that in the middle of
to
your
the
story.
movie's ca- No, I don't want to like shit on a movie for something that's not happening. No, I was gonna say I thought maybe I was like, oh god damn, this movie's like moving at a snail's pace, but they did spend 20 minutes on fried chicken.
That's true.
Um,
Yeah, He-Man disappears from the movie for a second.
Yeah, he does. I like the way he holds the cape whenever he has to do things like get in a car.
Yes.
There's a lot of like running around awkwardly holding the sword in one hand and the cape in the other, and he kind of feels like he's running over broken glass. Like, ooh,
Lundgren,
yeah,
God bless him, man. I will say, it is not an easy task to wear that costume. He's wearing the hell out of it.
No, he's wearing the hell out of it. I don't know if a man's ever been that jacked before.
Before
Arnold?
or since?
Since
Arnold.
Arnold's pretty jacked.
Arnold, well, yeah, Arnold's pretty jacked and is bigger, I think, most of the time.
Rock's pretty jacked.
Rock's pretty jacked. But also, Dolph Lundgren's taller than Arnold, so I think it looks different on him depending on the movie.
I mean, it is, and also I don't know, but he does. I mean, in a world of like snake men and like wolf people, you see Dolph Lundgren, and you're like, wow, that motherfucker's real.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, like Peggy Carter, like in First Avenger. I'm like, whoa.
yeah, you kind of can't. You're like, wow, good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Like
This
a degree
movie,
in chemical engineering. Go on.
true.
Where can I get one?
It's
He's like University of Bavaria.
fuck yeah. I don't know. It doesn't. The movie's a lot of noise for me.
Yeah,
I
a
think.
little bit. Yeah,
Tones, if you will.
yeah.
Uh,
The tones have been pulled out of the key.
yeah.
I can't put them back. I only built the damn thing.
True. I don't know. It feels like one of those movies where you're like, I feel like I can hear the people in the boardroom being like, for kids.
No, that's basically what it is. Like
Yeah.
the whole thing, the funny thing about this movie is this movie was supposed to be like double the budget. And then they were like, you know what? We want to make that Spider-Man movie. Let's split the budget. We'll make Superman with the other half. We'll release them at the same time. Slam dunk. And then both those movies bombed and they folded.
They also cut the budget for Superman.
Yeah, they did. That one got like cut even more. But yeah, they quite literally were just like, there's no way we can lose. Like, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, it is that funny thing with studios sometimes where they're like, it's an IP. People are going to see it.
Yeah.
That's not true.
That's not
necessarily true.
This is the earliest example, and that lesson was never learned.
No, we still kind of fuck around with that lesson, and people don't really get it.
Yeah.
Do we have any more points? Or I guess maybe before we move into rewatchability and stuff, in terms of quality of film, a film I would argue is sometimes only as good as its ending.
Yes.
Where do we stand on the ending of this movie?
This ending is lit.
Dude, I actually kind of agree. I kind of love it.
goes
But again, it's
so
not
hard.
good, but it's also like what it's trying to be is like I like it.
I like James
Yeah.
Tolkien being like, I think I'll just fucking hang out here.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
he's
just
like,
like, why would I go back? Look at this. I'm like a prince here. I got a babe.
That's
that's
insane.
basically verbatim what he says.
That's
She just points to
insane.
some girl
I love that.
some nice lady we've never seen before.
Random woman
and she's
appears.
like, I like him.
Yeah.
I think
He's just like Roger Rabbit sitting on like, just being like, yeah.
it is that vibe. I love that final scene. I don't love the let me go grab a keyboard real quick.
Yeah.
I don't love that if I'm
Oh,
being
the like,
honest.
let's
Okay,
workshop.
also, yeah, the way that thing is set up with the
MacGyver thing.
strings and like the foil, I'm
Yeah.
like, that is the sketchiest looking
I don't like that. I don't buy
interdimensional
it.
device.
I
yeah.
do like the little chase. I think it is funny. That is an action figure.
Which chase?
The chase where
Oh, the way he's like,
on the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he's on the
That's for
platform,
sure
and
an
that's
action
a
figure
toy.
you could just see.
I
fly
wanted to
around.
talk about that. I want to talk about that.
I
scene.
think that looks funny sometimes, but hey, they did
I like
it.
when it's like clearly like we've just flipped the image upside down and Dolph Lundgren's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like squint harder. It looks like you're going faster. But
Or they-
at some point, it looks like he's like on the back of a truck being like, fuck my eyes, I need some goggles.
Yeah. So
Or
like a
even-
sea-doo. He's
I
like,
love-
fuck.
I love how they do the classic like, no, He-Man, don't come this way. And
Yeah.
it's like he just perfectly goes into the trap or whatever.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
blasted.
yeah.
And it's like that. I feel like that tension feels pretty good. Like where
I
it's
don't
like,
mind the
like
chase of
Skeletor's
that.
there, and he's like, "I'm going to kill you guys."
I
think there's
my
some
favorite part
tension.
was after they took He-Man. He was like, haha, let's go back now. And then he just slowly
Yeah.
went below the building in his giant spaceship thing.
Also, this like the poison that he hits
Yeah.
Courtney Cox with or whatever. I was like,
Just
oh no,
shoots
she's
her in
weak.
the ankle.
But also, it's very
Just
Hamlet.
nicks her.
But like,
Some Achilles and shit.
when they're
He's
like,
no, my heel.
when they're like, how's she doing? And they pull up to the close up with the makeup. I was like, oh fuck, I was like, she's really fucked up.
I know, she's like
It's like-
festering over there.
It's like burning her skin. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah, that's not gonna heal right.
The ending. I think the James Tolkien thing is funny. I think the parent going back in time of the like we woke up
I
and like
saved them. Yeah,
my thing is I'm just like I feel like the movie doesn't give a proper timeline.
it does. Yeah, it doesn't give a proper timeline, nor does it explain what she would have to do. Like you don't. It doesn't really make sense. And even at the end, I'm sort of just guessing. Like it's
She
just
kind
what
of-
makes sense to me, I guess.
Her tactic is basically like the Tim Robinson, like, stop, I'm doing something. Like, just
I'm
don't.
doing something. Wouldn't it
yeah.
be great if Skeletor was just slapping it up with the
with the what?
I don't know, just slapping up the way, just having a sloppy
Oh,
steak.
sure. Okay, he's doing.
I should
he's
finish
talking
my
about. Think
sentence.
you should leave.
I'm
He's
just saying sloppy what? Sloppy what,
steaks.
Dave?
He's got
Sloppy
the.
Joe's?
He's got the sandwich in his sleeve and he's eating
Eating a hot dog. Can you
the hot
imagine-
dog.
Can
Yeah.
you imagine he's whispering in Evelyn's ear and then he's like eating a hot dog too?
Oh, I'd love that.
That's so dirty.
But fuck. Maybe I don't love it.
Maybe we don't love it. The thought of a
Um,
close up of that makeup and a hot dog in the sleeve seems weird.
Fair. But
You're welcome for that visual, everyone.
when she comes back and she's like, "Oh, like I can stop my parents," all I could think about was how many years does she have to relive? Like, how long has it been? Has it been? Because it
Well, it
feels like it's
seems-
been 2 weeks or 5 years.
I don't know. I feel like they said something like it's only been like 5 months or something, but I don't.
I don't think it's been long.
All the conversation about the parent stuff, brought this up a little bit earlier, basically happens in ADR at the cemetery.
Yeah.
Like they cut to a wide shot and you just have him being like, "It was a plane crash. There was nothing you could do." Like they really kind of.
Yeah, it's probably like a
piece
last
it
minute
together.
rewrite. I don't know. Let me see if I can Google it.
But also, like, why? Because it felt like if it was like that last minute rewrite, it was like just to throw in the cool, like, what time zone do you want to go back to? And
Yeah.
someone was like, what if she had dead parents and then she went back to before they were dead?
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, why do her parents
Yeah.
have to be dead for this story at all?
I mean, because they're doing the like Courtney Cox is like, I just got to get out of here. Like I need to like be away from like all these things.
It's only been a month.
A month?
Yeah, her parents died a month later. She's like, I'm moving away. I'm gonna go do some things. I'm breaking up with the guy. And then they just send her back a month, and she's like, I will do none of that now. I will stay in this town forever.
Yeah. It's that thing too. I feel like, and maybe this is just because I want to see Eternia explored more, but she's like, I just want to go somewhere else. I need to get out of here. And it's like, from a narrative standpoint, then what you would essentially do if she's your protagonist, which is often why they put human characters in movies like this to give you like that they're your eyes and ears or whatever. She should go to Eternia.
That's what
She
I thought
should
was
go
going to
there
happen. I
and
thought they
go
were all going to
somewhere
stay and
else.
be like, why not? Like I'll
I guess
just
she
I'll
briefly
kick it with
does,
you
but-
guys. Like
Yeah, like she should be able to explore other things and then be like, but then
Yeah.
also the moral of the movie is like,
also I apologize
never
for
leave
the,
your hometown. Stay. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know that she's like it's the argument of like she's trying to escape her problems. You shouldn't escape your problems. You should confront it head on.
Yes,
Maybe.
you should time travel and
Yeah, you should.
that was a lesson at the end of Back to the Future. To be
That's
fair.
really what you should do.
Yeah.
That's true.
Also, just want to apologize if you guys can hear the gardeners outside. I have no idea who they belong to. But
and if you can't,
But if you
what
can't-
gardeners?
what gardeners?
Yeah,
What gardeners? What dead parents?
that's that is how it is at the end of the movie.
Yep. They're
Um,
like, we did it. Bill Conti scores like, "Wow," you know,
yeah,
and then we're done.
but yeah, it's a little mixed for me. I don't know what the
Mhm.
movie is like. I don't know. Like,
It's just.
I feel like telling
it's- they're-
kids to
they're-
stay in their hometown and never leave is like,
Yes, well,
kind of
it's
weird.
I mean, that's a little Reagan coded. I won't lie.
well,
And
yeah,
Not to like open that can of worms, but something like He-Man could only exist during the Reagan administration.
yeah.
You know,
Ronald, the actor.
the actor. It's a very Back to the Future heavy episode somehow.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that stuff was a little wonky.
Yeah,
me.
I think it's they're trying to just give it like an emotional core, but that's like, you know, when you're doing an adaptation of something like He-Man, you'd think the focus would be on He-Man, and it's just not. You know?
He is
It
barely.
It
the
becomes
focus of
about
this
Courtney
movie.
Cox and a kid named Kevin.
Yes.
We need to talk about Kevin.
Oh.
Legend.
Legend. No,
The master songcrafter,
yes.
It's true,
Yes.
songsmith,
Songsmith. Yeah.
dude.
whatever he is.
If I was him, I'd be like, I'm fucking staying here. Are you telling me that I could open portals with the music? I was like, I
Yeah.
need to learn more about that.
I don't know why they would go back in time, or why they would even go back to the Earth. Like I feel like they both don't really want to exist there, and Kevin just wants to be with Courtney Cox. And
I mean, the movies, yeah. I mean, you said it's like it's trying to bring an emotional core, and it's like that only works if you like invest in that.
Yeah.
and they don't.
To be fair, Canon as a film group was not big on investing. They were big on gambling.
That's a very good point.
Like they would have loved DraftKings. Like,
oh God, I can only imagine.
That'd be the way to go.
yeah,
We're not sponsored by DraftKings.
No,
we're not.
No, we are not.
And we're not sponsored by Duncan, but Dave does run on it. So
that's true. This podcast truly runs on Duncan. Duncan, please don't send us a cease and desist.
We love you guys. This is
Yeah,
all
we
positive.
there's just a laser comes through the window, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh fuck. Man at Arms takes a sip of the I wish
Man at Arms pretty cool.
Pretty cool. I wish there was more
I know.
of him. Tila's not characterized like at all.
No, I like though that when He-Man shows up with Courtney Cox, she's like, "You've been busy." She's like immediately like,
True.
"Who's this bitch?"
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, a lot. I mean, it feels like
Yeah,
weird of me to be like,
she's just in it. Like,
Masters of the Universe has no characterization because I feel like people are like,
no,
you're
trying
trying to swim in an empty pond. But
is
like,
she gonna be? What's her face from Riverdale? in the
it's
new one?
Camila Mendes.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, Camila.
Who's
Mendes.
good. Who I like
Yeah,
her
it's a
a
good
lot.
pick. I like it. And then
And-
Idris Elba is gonna be Man at Arms, correct?
Yes, because
Awesome.
I haven't said this on the show. We were talking about that. I was
Yeah.
like, I remember when the casting was getting announced, and it
Mhm.
said Idris Elba to play Man at Arms, and I was like, likely guy for him to play.
Yeah,
That feels like an Idris Elba.
that feels
type.
like a kind of character he should be playing.
Man at Arms is a name that goes pretty fucking hard. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Second only to Mecha Neck.
Yeah, if Mecha Neck's neck don't be doing Mecha Neck things, I riot.
How far does it extend?
I don't know.
Is it
It's
like
definitely
a-
limited because it's like a toy that you push the button, it goes.
Yeah, like can he?
So-
It just his neck just get like 4 inches longer? Like,
Could you imagine?
what?
No, I think it's like it does like giraffe things. Like it's, you know,
Cool.
so
Giraffe thing.
you know, like it does like a
Eat
you know.
leaves from a tree.
Can
Like, is that what it is?
you imagine he pops up, starts like numbing on some fruit.
Learn how to stand immediately or whatever. What
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
thing
yeah,
after they're
yeah.
born?
Um,
Do we want to talk about rewatchability?
yeah, this is probably a good time to talk about rewatchability.
It's not that okay.
You only watch the Gwildor scenes, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
So
What a
just
freaky little fucker.
what a freaky little fucker. So
I
to
don't
be
like
clear,
him.
he's a little guy who wears shades in this movie, but we're not letting him into the club.
No.
Doors are locked.
No. In fact, the club now has a large window that Gwildor can only see from. Gwildor, because
He's just outside like a Dickens novel.
look, exactly.
Okay.
This is the thing, and I've said this on the podcast before, and I just want to be very clear about this.
Mhm.
Little guys in shades don't have a care in the world. That's
Yeah.
fucking. We're just looking at pictures of Mecha Neck.
Yeah, presumably he's got like 8 feet of neck.
That don't look like 8 feet. That looks
The
like.
toy goes like
The toy
2
goes like,
inches.
yeah.
I hope he like whips people with his head.
Oh, he better.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Like I hope it's like fucking Lobo's chain or whatever, or like Ghost Rider.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
this looks
Um,
like at home versions.
yeah.
People made these.
Little guys in shades don't have a care in the world, and they
Yep.
don't care how other people. They're
Yep.
just like cool. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? They're
Yeah.
like they can. It's what is the Aziz Ansari thing? I think it's like he
The
would like
Jay-Z
slip
of it
on a
all?
banana
Yeah.
peel with a hot dog, like and
Yeah,
mustard
yeah,
comes,
yeah,
it
yeah,
perfectly
yeah.
goes in or whatever. That's like the little guy with shades energy. Things just work out for them.
Yeah.
Gwildor does not meet that criteria for me. I'm
No.
gonna be honest.
No.
Yeah, I would love to enact little guy in shades, but unfortunately I don't see it here.
Nah.
I just don't, and those are the facts.
Fair.
And by facts I mean opinion.
Those are the facts.
In terms of rewatchability, I will say it's not that I don't think this movie is rewatchable on its own, and I'm not advocating for substance use, but I do think this movie is maybe more fun with a
Ugh.
couple of drinks and a group of friends.
Yeah.
I think that is where this movie maybe hits its high point.
Mm-hmm.
That is my take on it. Not advocating for anything. Just saying,
Yeah, this feels like a good one to have on at a party. Where you
Yes.
can kind of riff on it and talk about it with friends. To me,
that I
Uh,
would agree.
I might watch clips in my spare times, but I don't know if I'll dedicate another hour 50 to this.
Where do
to a
you
whole watch? But
I feel bad because I
but
know
I,
you
but
like
I
this
enjoyed
movie
it.
more than
I
us.
enjoyed it
I would
for
watch
what it
this
is.
again.
Fair,
For
fair.
sure.
Fair enough.
I don't know if I'll commit to being like I'm gonna watch it once a year, but
Yeah.
This is a good
I
movie.
could see myself watching this like every couple of years, just being like,
This
fuck it, I'm
movie's
gonna throw this on
crazy.
while I fold some
This is the
laundry.
type of movie I would be like, hey, have you ever seen it? Oh, let's watch it.
If because when you rewatch this movie, please take a picture and send it in the group chat because I do want to see. I like this movie is enjoyable. I don't think this movie is bad. It's not poorly. Again, there is a rewatch factor here.
Yeah.
But I think it's a communal experience for me is where I
Yeah.
land on it.
Yeah. I think that would just make it more entertaining and it'd be better. I don't know.
Because the action and the set pieces are, on the cheesier side, which I love cheesy movies. I'm totally down for those. But I feel like it doesn't reach the heights of like a corniness of like a Batman and Robin. Where the whole time you're watching, you're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
It's like a little below that, which I think
well,
makes
like
it
with
difficult.
Forever, there's a degree of intentionality, and
Yeah.
with this one, it's like a director who was like, "I have to do what now with how much?" And just like trying to survive, the budget
Yeah.
cuts almost. So,
Yeah, I would agree with that.
um,
Do we have a highlight of like a favorite scene in terms of rewatchability? Something that we would go back. You said talk about watching clips, maybe.
yeah.
Is there a clip that you would go back and
I'd probably
rewatch?
rewatch all the Skeletor stuff. Just like
Yeah.
every part
Yeah.
with Frank Langella would be amazing.
Langella, like
The end.
The end, yeah, when he gets
Yeah.
when he gets
Insane.
his battle,
When
like
he gets the
celestial
power of
battle
Grayskull or whatever.
armor.
Yeah, that's insane.
Langella has continued to be like that's one of my favorite roles of all time.
I know, that's amazing that he
He's
was
like,
just.
I love that. I
And
did it for my
I looked
kids,
at his
and I loved it.
filmography. He's coming hot off of a Zorro adaptation where he played Zorro.
Did he really?
He played Zorro with Ricardo Montalban as the bad guy in that one.
Interesting.
Yes. Probably should maybe have those roles reversed. But,
I was gonna say, feels like Ricardo Montalban maybe should play Zorro.
The other big movie he did was probably the real big ticket, Dracula.
Oh
he
yeah,
did a
I've
version
always
of
wanted to
Dracula.
watch that.
As have I.
Is
so
that
it's
the
very
one where
funny.
Peter Cushing is Van Helsing, or is that the
Probably.
Christopher Lee one?
That might be the Christopher Lee one. 'Cause
Yeah.
they were tight, so that would make sense.
It's probably that one.
I don't know who plays Van Helsing in this.
It was one of those whenever I've heard, because I've obviously heard people talk about this movie and say Frank Langella plays Skeletor and he's great.
Yeah.
And seeing the clips I've seen of Skeletor, I was like, Frank Langella, like that guy, like
Yeah.
with that voice, that doesn't seem like that's
Yeah.
Skeletor.
Mm-hmm.
Eating my words. He's so good. He's great in this. He's owning the fuck out of this. Evelyn, also, yeah, very rewatchable. I think that
his Van
actor's very-
Helsing was Laurence Olivier.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty. All right.
The movie
fucking
also
hell yeah.
has Donald Pleasance. Donald Pleasance. I think after that, it's a bunch of other working actors from the time. But
I will shout out Meg Foster is the actor who plays Evelyn.
yes. What
All,
else did she do?
They Live
Oh,
is
okay.
amongst some of the other things. She was in Overlord. Remember that movie?
Oh, I never saw that one.
2018? I never saw it either. I heard it was okay. I heard it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Who's she in Overlord? I'll have to watch that movie. I'll get back to you on it.
She's probably like a Nazi scientist or
I don't know.
French resistance. I don't know.
Wyatt Russell's in that movie, no?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes.
Let's say yes.
Final answer. I'll take Wyatt Russell for 600.
All right. He comes out of the room.
I'm like, whoa.
Um,
He's like, hey guys, I'm promoting Godzilla.
yeah.
Or what is that one? What's
A
this
Monarch Legacy of
Monarch
Monsters.
Legacy.
Good show.
I can't wait till the next season when the new thing comes out and the three monsters from this season fight that thing.
I was
I'm calling it. It's gonna be from space.
Yep.
I hope so.
Yep.
Laura and I were like swiping through stuff and we have that Apple TV, so like they do the
Mhm.
previews. And Monarch was up there. And she was sitting there because we were talking about a new show to watch. And I
Yeah.
said, do you want to watch Monarch Legacy of Monsters, a show that I've kind of been slowly watching?
Yeah.
And she was like, what is that about? And I was like, it's in the Monsterverse. And she was like, not interested. And I said, are you telling me you don't want to see? And I read the bio and I was like, Godzilla and King Kong fight against the evil Titan X. And she was like, fuck no. She could not have been less interested.
I had a conversation because Abby brought, we were talking about Wyatt Russell and Curl because we were rewatching Sky High. And I was
The commander himself.
yeah, and Wyatt Russell popped up because
Yeah.
we're fans. And she was like, doesn't he like get to play like a younger version of Kurt Russell, like his dad, like in the thing? And I was like, oh yeah, it's that Godzilla show. She's like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, did you want to? No.
Yeah.
She just didn't cut me off. No. And I was like, cool.
Because like we've gone
And then I saw Charlie Brown walk to the sofa and was like, click.
we've gone and seen movies by ourselves sometimes, and I'll talk to Laura, or us, and I'll always tell Laura like, "Oh, we're talking about seeing this movie. I don't know if you're interested in
Yeah.
it." And we've always gone. You and I have seen the Godzilla movies
Yeah.
together, and I've always brought it up. I'm like, she's like, "What are you doing this week?" I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see Dave on Thursday or whatever." She goes, "What are you gonna watch?" And I was like, "Do you want to go see Godzilla X Kong: A New Empire?" And she was like, "No, I think I'll be sick and or busy and or dead." She's like, "I don't."
I'm
think
like, are
so.
you sure? What if I told you King Kong uses a smaller monkey as a nunchuck?
He does do it, and it's great. It's really fun.
It's a fun time.
Those movies are fucking
Yeah,
insane.
I need them to tackle Power Rangers. I think that's the right guy for that.
If only. If only. Dish.
Or more He-Man.
More He-Man.
How do we feel, or do we, maybe we talk narrative runway and then we can talk about this new one.
Yeah, well, so narrative runway, that's a very interesting question when it comes to this movie, because they have did you guys sit through the credits? Did you see the post-credit scene?
No, what?
There's a post-credit scene, and it's the most post-credit scene to ever.
What was it?
It basically is. It's just a close-up of the red ooze at the bottom of the at the bottom of Eternia, and Skeletor pops his face out and says, "I'll be back."
Oh
very
wait,
dramatically.
I've seen that.
And then it freeze frames on his face, like, and then it cuts to black.
Should also note, I suppose,
So-
yeah, Skeletor gets palpatined.
Yes.
He gets thrown down a chasm and explodes.
Yes. Yeah.
So he'd probably be back in.
Like I said, best parts of Star Wars, Back to the Future, and
Star Wars.
what was
But
that?
no, Star Wars Back to
Third
the
one?
Future. Superman.
Superman.
Superman. I have seen that, but I
And
did.
Footloose.
Sure. Fucking, I don't know. Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
It sets up that Skeletor will be back.
Do you think? Sorry, I have a question. Do you think
Go for it.
Gwildor serves as inspiration for that one guy in Power Rangers Turbo? You know what I'm talking about?
Turbo.
You
Oh.
know, there's like a hairy monkey guy. He's like.
Oh, yeah, in the movie. Yeah.
Did you ever see Power Rangers Turbo, the movie?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I'm bringing up Power Rangers so much on this episode, guys.
Power Rangers rules.
Just things that sold toys.
Watched that movie. Had a crush on Kimberly.
Yep.
Whole deal.
Still do.
Still do.
Didn't go away. And then she got evil, and she was like stepping on necks, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it was working for me.
Yep.
I don't see a lot of narrative runway here. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't either. I think there's too much emphasis on like what Courtney Cox and Kevin are doing.
Yeah, that
and
story's
I'm
been
just-
told.
I'm like down bad for the He-Man stuff, so I'm like, I want more like actual He-Man content.
It's kind of like, and not to bleed into the new one too much, right? But like, you almost don't want it to be the, hey, we started in Eternia, there's bad stuff going on, we're going to Earth.
Yeah.
It is like a classic thing, I get it. But it is like, I wanted more Eternia.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
wanted to know what's going on there.
That's where I had the most fun with the movie, frankly.
Yeah, because that's so He-Man.
It's very He-Man, and it's very cool and very weird, and I'm always down for that
Yeah.
and stuff. But yeah, so this new movie being like, we're gonna start on Earth and go to Eternia, I'm like, A+. That's a good move.
Yes. Yeah.
But of course, He-Man traditionally never goes to Earth at all in
No.
his lore. So we're almost there. We're almost there.
Yeah, they're getting there. I mean, yeah, I mean, we're in a different landscape now, right? You can have a movie primarily take place on another world and it'd
Mhm.
be okay. But also, like, again, like, I think Labyrinth was profitable, no?
No, actually, I think that movie was a bomb,
I'm
and I
looking
think it
up.
was one of Jim Henson's like.
Well, I know Dark Crystal, I don't think did very well.
Dark Crystal also didn't do very well financially. Like they were critically like they were like, this is a good time, but they just made no money. Like I think Jim Henson was like really bummed about Labyrinth underperforming. That was like his like magnum opus.
Okay, yeah. Labyrinth made $12.5 million, so it
Oof.
did not.
It made less than this movie.
That's a fucking crime.
I know.
Honestly.
Yeah. So I think
That's
this
a
movie
crime
made
and a half.
17.
Would you say that it could be because of the IP? I'm just kidding.
Oh, Dark Crystal was a success.
Dark Crystal was a success.
Grossed about
Is-
40 to 45 on a 15 to 25 budget.
Is Dark Crystal is that after Labyrinth or before? I feel like it's after, right?
Why did my weather app open?
What's the weather today?
Dark Crystal is 82.
Okay, so
So it's five. It's
okay, so it
4
came
years
yeah
before
before.
Labyrinth.
Okay, so that okay, that makes sense.
Not to talk
Okay.
box office, because I know we don't really do that on that show on this show, but
Yeah, but it's helpful. I
We
mean,
tend to
it's
say
it's
that we don't
interesting.
talk about box office quite a lot.
that's
Just
true.
kidding.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
Well, it's
It doesn't factor
unfortunately
into our
It
doesn't
usually
factor into
happens
our
right after we are talking
score,
about
but it is a
box office.
talking point for the
It's so true.
historical context, I suppose.
But
But
yeah, I don't know. I just think, yeah, you can do the like we're gonna spend a movie in
Yeah.
Eternia, which is not something that I guess people were maybe used to in the 80s.
Dark Crystal did it. Whole new world.
It's true.
Puppets.
Whole New World,
I'm
Star Wars did it.
Very pro puppets. Yeah, I don't know. Again, like, you have this whole cast of characters, you have this whole world. It's the Avatar thing, right? You could
Yeah.
invest in the world and like be like, oh, I want to see what the rest of this world is about. But
Yeah.
it's not.
You could also
You-
not.
You know, it's also
yeah, you could
sad,
also do
though?
the Masters of the Universe and
This
not do that.
movie's like 10 years after Star Wars and costs twice as much. Star Wars has a budget of $11 million.
Yeah, and obviously there's
So-
inflation, but like
Yeah,
it's
even
not.
We also
that
haven't
inflation,
seen that
like-
movie.
Star Wars.
The
Never.
original.
Oh,
True.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
That's
the,
true.
The one that's locked behind
the
tomes of
inside the
I don't know.
in the Death Star. It's with the
inside
plan.
Yeah,
the,
it's with the
inside
plans.
insult. It's in the bunker with Disney's head.
Seriously.
It's on Exegol. What the fuck is that planet from Rise of Skywalker? Isn't that what it's called?
True. Yeah, it is.
Somehow Walt Disney has returned
Yeah,
us at the end of this year.
that would be a nightmare. But
It's just that one bit from Family Guy. I'm not gonna do it because it's bad, but
yeah, we learned some things about Disney that was a little, a little bad.
yeah. He had opinions that we don't share.
No, but he did. Do we want to get into the score before we talk about the new movie?
Yeah,
Kind of how we feel
Yeah, I'm
about it. Who wants to go first?
I can go.
Okay.
Giving this a 1.5.
Okay. Where do your points go? Obviously,
So-
we have narrative runway, quality of film,
Yes.
and narrative runway. Or
It's-
wait,
so-
rewatchability, quality of
Rewatchability-
film, narrative runway.
Do them all
My
out of
brain's
order
broken.
again.
It's
I will.
It's basically I'm giving a half point for every category.
Okay.
I just because it's like, I mean, at this point it's way too past to. I would love to see Frank Langella do more Skeletor even through mocap, but I think he's too old at this point to put him through that. And I'm more interested in like a do over. But like they have the Hail Mary at the end, so I'm like, there's kind of narrative runway, but like I feel like the emphasis of the story is in the wrong spot for this movie. So if you're gonna do a sequel to this, it's kind of more about Kevin and Courtney Cox, but I'm not interested in that. So I'll give it a half point because the post credit scene's funny to me.
Okay.
Half point for quality. I think this movie looks really good in parts and like dog shit in others. So I'm just giving it a half point there. And then rewatchability, like I might come back to this just because I did have a lot of fun watching it. So that's the points for me. 1.5. Being a little generous today.
Dish, do you want to go or do you want me to go? I don't
Do you
want
want to bomb it before me?
I don't want to disappoint you, man. I'm sorry.
Too late.
I'm really
Just
sorry.
Go for it.
So I gave this movie a 0.5 out of 3. I'm gonna be totally honest.
Where's that 0.5? Just quality?
No.
Rewatchability.
Yes.
Okay.
I look. I thought about giving it a half point for quality because I do think there's some fun makeup, but I think put it in the context of movies that are coming out at that time, there are movies that are doing more with less.
This is very true.
And I think, like, if my response is like, that looks pretty good, like in a movie that's supposed to be about like
Mhm.
this like sweeping epic world and all this other stuff, like it's not. I just don't think it's doing enough for me, and I don't love that I am being that the movie is pulling visual inspiration that's just making me think of better movies.
This is fair.
Is kind of, I think, my thing with it. Despite being like, hell yeah, I do like those things. It's not like maybe I'm being a little too tough on this, but it's with this verbiage, but like it's not innovating on any of it.
That's fair.
It's kind of doing it laterally. I think most of the performances are not particularly good. I say a lot of that I also is due to like a really poor writing and structure
Yeah.
and characterization. I think the direction of this movie is whatever.
Yeah. Dolph Lundgren also like just learned English
Yeah,
in time for this movie. So
look, I love Dolph. I'm not really knocking him too much. I don't think he's a great He-Man, but I also think the movie doesn't really give a fuck about He-Man.
it doesn't. It's just funny because that's who they're selling.
I don't see a lot of narrative runway. I think I talked about this. I don't remember what episode we just did, but I was like, you can offer narrative runway, but you have to make me care about it in order for me to value it and give it a point. I don't see that here. I don't think it offers enough of a world. It doesn't offer me characters that I can latch onto. I give it half a point for rewatchability because I do find it mildly fun and rewatchable. But I also think if I was going to rewatch this, I would rather watch this with a group of people and have a time together. I don't really see myself sitting down and watching this independently. So that is my 0.5 out of 3 score. I'm so sorry. I literally wrote, in my notes, I will read this. I wrote, Dish, I love how much you love this, but I'm sorry. I find it fun, but it's a mess. 0.5 out of 3. That is literally what I wrote.
Fair.
I'm so sorry. What is your score?
2 out of 3.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go for half point in quality. Half point because I think it looks good. I think the whole vibe is great. I think the writing is awful. It doesn't hit me on the quality
is
point.
pretty bad.
And then I give it a 1 for rewatchability. I'd rewatch it. I would try to get other people to watch it. If you haven't watched it and you're listening to this, go watch it.
I do think people should watch this movie.
I do think people should watch it.
But
not because it's good.
Yeah, and then a
But it
half
is
point, half point for narrative runway. I know I usually mention like I go off of like, did this leave me wanting more? And it for sure did. I'm excited for the new one, to see what they do, and especially with how the times have changed in the last 40 years. Very intrigued. But I don't know about story if it's like fully like I really want that story to keep going, but I want to see more of it. I want to see more of Eternia.
Sure.
I want to see more of the crew. I want to see what they're facing. So
Yeah.
I want to see more of Skeletor too. So
Skeletor is cool.
Yeah.
I want a little.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
so-
into that.
I was into it. I got to give it a 2 out of 3.
Fair. I'm very hopeful for this movie. I like Travis Knight as a director.
Travis Knight's good. He does good stuff.
He does. The guy Nicholas Galitzine or whatever.
Yeah, Nicholas
I know
Galitzine.
he's been in stuff. I have not seen him in anything, so I cannot.
He's
really
pretty
speak
new.
to
A
that.
lot of the stuff he's done has been mostly streaming. I think
Yeah.
the biggest thing he's done,
The Anne Hathaway
the Anne
movie?
Hathaway. I think is it The Idea of You.
Yeah, he plays like Harry Styles.
He basically is a Harry Styles surrogate. Yeah, he's been working pretty consistently. He was in Bottoms.
Yes,
a
he's
football
very
player
good
in
in
Bottoms. He's very funny
He's
in
very
that movie.
good in that.
Bottoms also rules.
Bottoms
and
is
is
so
good.
good.
So if you haven't seen Bottoms, watch Bottoms.
Yes.
Um,
Great movie.
I did think it was really funny when I heard he was cast. I was like, the guy from Bottoms?
Fair.
And I was like, all right, I'm interested. But so, yeah,
I think the cast for the new one looks good. Alison Brie's playing Evil Lynn.
that's going to be a
I
good
think
time.
that's-
Really?
Yes.
That'll be fun.
Kristen Wiig is the robot who's not in this movie.
Yes,
Robot. It's not Robotnik. That's
Sonic.
That's Sonic.
Yeah,
it's something like that. Wait, I gotta.
It
pull
is
up.
something. Like
I was
that.
also going to point out, because we didn't say it, but that gives us a 4 out of 10 on the score.
Oh, no.
So that is unfortunate.
So I think it's a no.
It's a
I
no
know.
for us, but I guess that means we're open to a reboot.
Yeah,
We don't ever really quantify it when we don't make it because we're
It's-
usually pro sequel. But
yeah.
you yay or nay on a reboot? Yeah, we're yay.
I'm
What
I'm-
about a 10-part 1 hour HBO series?
sure. Kristen
No.
Wiig is playing. Kristen Wiig is playing Roboto.
Roboto. Okay.
Nice.
Miranda Bachran is also in it. She plays
Oh,
the
who's she playing?
the
Oh,
sorceress.
she's the sorceress. Okay.
There's a
Is
guy.
Dolph Lundgren in it as his dad? Is he going to be like the king of Eternia?
No, but there is a guy named Triclops.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know what that means. We'll find
That's
out.
Show
amazing.
us, internet, do your thing. Bring
There's-
Cyclops to us.
Also one Goat Man.
Goat man, nice.
Into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hopeful.
The
I think-
heroes are like AI names before AI
A
was.
No,
little
again,
bit.
we didn't really get into the history of He-Man, but like they dead ass like designed a bunch of toys and then said, "Okay, write a backstory," and they literally just went, I don't know," and so it is just like this grab bag of ideas, like even from the beginning. So it'll be
That's
funny to
funny.
see that universe brought to life in a way that is like the way that we I think want it to be brought to life, possibly.
Yeah, I'm very
I mean,
open.
jury's
for-
still out, but it looks more like the thing. You know?
I'm very open for a silly, campy universe
Yeah.
and everything, but I'm curious. I don't know.
Yeah.
I with this movie, it is I think something to say of like the narrative runway. We need one score for like a sequel to the thing we're talking about, and our consensus is like, do it again. Try another version.
You tried.
We're
Be
open
different.
to it, but not this one.
Not this one, no.
You
Yeah, we
know.
like the ideas, but not the actual thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm very hopeful and excited. I want this to. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Idris Elba plays a guy named Man at Arms. That's fucking fun as shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Weird. I don't want to talk about Skeletor next week.
Well, you're gonna have to.
I know.
We don't have to.
This is true.
He'll be in it.
Yeah,
That's all we need
that's
to say.
all.
I
we
can't
need
wait
to
till they
know.
start duping us and they like announce that it's Jared Leto and then it's not
Yeah.
in movies.
That would be great.
That'd just be amazing.
Wouldn't that be great if they're like, don't worry.
Yeah. What if a movie came out and it said starring and it was like, Harrison Ford, someone else, and then not Jared Leto, and it just is an empty frame. Like
we
they
just want a disclaimer.
just disclaimer.
He's not
Jared
in
Leto's
this.
What
not
if
in
part of
this.
your marketing strategy was to make sure people knew that Jared Leto wasn't in it, and that movie did really well?
I'd go
could
see
What
it.
if that became a valid move on Hollywood is to announce certain actors weren't in it?
It'd be good. It'd be good, and it would work on me.
Okay.
Um,
Comment below if you think it would work on you.
yes, because there are a lot of cameos.
I'm
in
running
movies
I'm running
nowadays.
a long play on something.
There you go. Okay, I'm very interested to see.
I don't think we'll ever circle back on this, but
Any final thoughts before next week?
I have the power.
You have the power.
Nah, Dish
Good
has
for
the
you.
power. I think
Dish has
it's
the
his
power.
show, so
Dish deserves the power.
he
Look at
does.
this. He does.
Yeah.
I'm open to a commentary track at
All
some
right.
point if we ever decide to do
Yeah.
commentary tracks. I'm open to it.
I'm open to it.
I'm open to it. All right. Well, I think that's the show.
What final guess in terms of feet? How long do we think Mecha neck will go? What's our guess?
Ooh,
10 feet.
16.
45.
No.
I'm going
Like,
big.
those numbers just got longer.
Yeah, 45 feet.
It's not the size of the neck, it's how you use it.
Well. Thanks for listening to another episode of We Need One More.
Be sure to click on the link for our socials and to subscribe to our Patreon, as those are the best ways to support the podcast.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.